from Monkey Spanner, as well as an Ember Spirit from Mission Success. Both of these heroes have been getting heavy respect, especially after MVP Phoenix ran Ember Spirit and took a game off of Zephyr in Tier 1 the other week. We have not really been able to see any more Ember Spirit beyond that. And the second ban going to be the Invoker. Another hot topic hero, flavor of the month, so to speak. But he is quite strong. And another pretty common ban out from Mission Success, the Slark. And Monkey Spanner, first pick, Ancient Apparition. This is a hero that's been getting picked up a lot more globally, especially at the Korean scene, no different. Just such an annoying hero. I mean, you can, whenever an enemy hero can move across the map and try to do some farm, you just throw that Ice Blast at them, and all of a sudden, you know, they're not as confident, they're not sure, all right, well, crap, I can't heal up now, I gotta play it safe. And early on, the Chilling Touch buff that he got some time ago, really starting to be utilized, especially in those early 5-man fights, pre-game start timer-wise. And Mission Success going with two heroes that have been tried and true with the Outworld Devourer and the Sand King. OD, always a strong mid hero. You pretty much just don't beat him in the mid lane. If lucky, you can break even. We have seen him a few times in the KDL, but not too much so far. I think maybe only 1 or 2 other games max. But I know we've seen him at least once. And Elsa, the mid player from Mission Success. Looks like he will not be playing that Invoker this game. And Vengeful Spirit as the second pick from Monkey Spanner. Another hero that's not too common in the Dota scene as far as Korea is concerned, but still certainly a viable pick. And with a reliable stun combined with the Cold Feet ability from the Ancient Apparition, I gotta say, it's a combo that will certainly put Mission Success in an uncomfortable and cold position. And as we move into the next pair of bans, well, before that, let's take a look at Karn, the Frenchman on Monkey Spanner. Quite a powerful Dota 2 player as far as the Korean scene is concerned. And he is taking up the mid role, not the mid role, excuse me, the hard carry role for Mission Statement. Hallelujah, one of the supports for Mission Success. And Monkey Spanner getting rid of the Visage, while Mission Success deciding we do not want to play against a Lifestealer, so let's take him out of the picture. So Monkey Spanner, they've shown their supports, but the rest of their draft still wide open, and Ancient Apparition could even be played mid. It's certainly a possibility. He's really good at support. Personally, I wouldn't want to put him in the mid lane unless you really want to rush that Aghanim Scepter to make that his ultimate just ridiculously OP. But, you know, you can put him in mid if you want. He's certainly a good support as well. I imagine we will see him in more of a support role. Monkey Spanner getting rid of the Mirana, so that will take away any offensive tri-lane shenanigans from Mission Success. And the Luna ban as well. So just a lot of carries being removed from the big picture. 20 seconds left on the clock. It's time for the next picks. Mission Success. They have their mid hero, most likely. You'll occasionally see OD in a 1v1 solo safe lane scenario. He was actually put in the off lane once in the KDL, but it didn't work out so well. The OD ended up having the rotate, and he did good later on. It wasn't the best hero to put in an off lane versus a tri lane. Yeah, as far as the most picked heroes go, pretty standard numbers. And a Disruptor pick from Mission Success. I like that. Disruptor, really cool hero. Such a unique skill set, especially, Glimpse, Kinetic Field, and that ultimate. They all just synergize so well together. As first ability, it's like just an annoying damage over time and gives a little bit of vision, but that's not why you pick Disruptor. You pick him for the Glimpse, I'd say, the Kinetic Field, and of course his ultimate. There's Nace, the offlaner, for Mission Statement. Actually, Monkey Spanner, excuse me, not Mission Statement. Getting those red and yellow jerseys mixed up. That's a lot of games they have for those heroes. I'm wondering if they're actually just pulling their in-game Dota profiles and saying, all right, well, you've played this many games with this hero, and that's who you're best with. And apparently the Darkseer with 31 wins, 20 losses is his best hero. So the Nature's Prophet is going to be the third pick for Monkey Spanner. Looking to be in the offlane role, most likely. And a Weaver follow-up. So I'm assuming the Weaver will be played by Karn. There's O'Hara from Mission Success. And the Timbersaw is the fourth pick from Mission Success. Love that hero. Love him so much. He's so fun. He's so mobile, tanky, and can dish out the damage like there's no tomorrow. So overall, looking at the lineups, Monkey Spanner, they got a decent amount of mobility. And I guess okay teamfight potential. They can do really good at picking off players. That's definitely a strength they will have. Mission Success look to have the superior teamfight by far. A lot of AoE abilities on their end. If they get stuck in a kinetic field and then silenced, Sand can come in, use his ultimate. Outworld Devourer can, drop the hammer. And, following that up, you're going to have a dead team. There is the Puck. Monkey Spanner player. Support. I would imagine we see him on the Vengeful Spirit or the Ancient Apparition. I do like the Naga Siren band from Monkey Spanner. And whoa! We just saw Zeus get picked. That is a Zeus pick. Holy crap. I can't remember the last time I've seen him in a just normal competitive game. But wow. Zeus. Mission Success laughing. You know what? He played the Pudge last game. This is probably art ending up on the Zeus, and this is a guy that loves unconventional picks. I guess the Zeus is going to be added to the lineup, and Kunkka is the last pick, so most likely we're going to see Depo on the Kunkka in the mid lane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the teams have been decided, the heroes chosen, the bands banned, the picks picked. It's time for the Korean Dota 2 League Tier 2 Game 1 match. It's a best of one between a Mission Statement and Monkey Spanner. My name is Whiplash. I'm ready to cast some Dota 2. Let's go ahead and get into the match. It wouldn't be Korean Dota if we didn't start off with a smoke. This is, of course, a Tier 2 match, best of one. Mission Success spawning on the Radiant side against their opponents. Monkey Spanner. They both have MS as their They're shortened names that confused me for a second. But this is Monkey Spanner that's smoked up. Lots of invasive warding early on. But the smoke's gone ahead and it's worn off. Just a single ward so far placed in the enemy jungle. And mission success, just, you know, putting a ward up near their river. They're going to have vision over that top rune. And it does indeed spawn at the top. It's just an illusion rune. Annoying for the mid lane, but not the end of the world. So it looks like we're going to see Clockwork in that off lane. Excuse me, Timbersaw. The Zeus will be playing against the Kunkka mid. Mace as an offlaner. He's going to get a 1v1 match. And this is an offensive tri-lane from Monkey Spanner. With the OD displayed as the safe lane carry. Certainly viable. I do have to question the Zeus pick. Zeus is not known to be a tanky hero. There's the Korean hostess that you saw a little bit earlier. It's a little bit of annoyance, but the supports are revealed. They just seem a little bit too slow, though. No stuns going off. That would have been nice to see, though. But it is a tri-lane versus tri-lane scenario. I would give Monkey Spanner a little bit of edge as far as this lane is considered. That Ancient Apparition just really annoying. Also, he hasn't skilled up any of his points yet. And he does have some Observer wards as well, in case the opposing team wants to try and prevent some creep pulling. All right, Sand King already in a bit of trouble. Look at how much damage that extra Chilling Touch adds to their auto attacks. If they got another hit or two off, that Sand King would have been dead, and he has already forced the salve up. And Zeus doesn't seem to be having an amazing time in the mid lane. I mean, I don't really know what he's going to do against this Kunkka. Kunkka with the bottle, and he'll most likely have decent rune control as well. Especially with Monkey Spanner making sure that rune isn't taken. Well, Vengeful Spirit actually going to pick up the rune. Interesting. I would have expected them to give that to the Kunkka. But this does give Monkey Spanner a lot more initiation power for the time being in the bottom lane, especially if one of these players overextends like Mayday. He's going to get stunned. In comes the Cold Feet follow-up as well. Day just... Oh, it's not enough. The additional DPS. It's good enough. First blood, the Monkey Spanner. So picking up that invisibility rune, certainly worth it for Monkey Spanner. Mission success. Looks to be like they overextended a little bit. They don't have any ward control in the bottom lane, so they didn't know what room was picked up. O'Hara, he's going to have a much harder time than normal farming in the jungle versus an offensive tri-lane. If it was just a normal tri-lane versus an off-laner, I could see this not working as well. But Art may be in for a bit of trouble. Already hidden behind the trees. The Puck in 4885. Looking to potentially do a gank in the mid lane. I believe Dapo does not have any bottle charges left. He could be doing a little bit of bottle crowing with that courier heading towards his lane. Oh, and that invisibility ward is actually going, I think... Is it actually able to spot? It may just slightly be out of range. Yeah, I believe it's out of range. They would have certainly killed it. That really sucks for Monkey Spanner. You can't really get much closer than that as far as wards are concerned. And the haste rune will spot at the 4-minute mark in the bottom part of the river. We do see Kunkka heading towards that rune. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to attempt some sort of gank in the bottom lane. Haste is activated. This could be a ticking time bomb for Monkey Spanner, but they still have that ward available. Day is fearless. He is quite fearless. There's no X marks the spot as well on the Kunkka. And this is giving Zeus a little bit of extra time to do some farming in the mid lane. Dapo, he's just heading back home, realizing, all right, I'm not going to get too much accomplished here. But the supports from Monkey Spanner, they're moving around. They're getting aggressive, but in comes the Sand King. And the Zeus ultimate as well, adding a lot of DPS. Down goes Vengeful Spirit, trading for the OD. Nace, he's teleported in as well. Runs away. That ends up being a 2-for-1. Monkey Spanner getting the bigger end of the stick when all is said and done. Weaver picks up his power treads as well as Vengeful Spirit acquiring a smoke. Last hit-wise, this Nature's Prophet's in pretty good position. I'm surprised that the Timbersaw isn't doing more here. Especially if he put like 2 points into his reactive armor, he can just right-click that Nature's Prophet all day and be completely fine. But Nature does look to be doing a bit of jungling, which could attribute to a few of his last hits. Kunkka, though, is doing great as far as last hits are concerned. And Zeus, he's doing okay. He could be doing a bit better for sure, but it could be worse for certain. Phase boots across the board as both the Kunkka and Nature's Prophet pick them up. And will we see another gank in the bottom lane? This OD has not been having fun. He is already 0-2 with 15 last hits. Not where you want to be with a hero that does need some farm to be effective. Karn getting very aggressive. He does have his ultimate. 4885. Just doing a little bit of extra warding. There we go. The ward is spotted. I'm sure Monkey Spanner are kind of kicking themselves in the head over that ward. So obvious and so close as well to their invisibility wards, their sentry wards. But the tri-lane does seem to be working for Monkey Spanner. Offense is better than defense in this scenario. Art doing what he can against Dapo in the mid. The mid lane certainly, and the Kunkka side a little bit more. Chilling Touch is out. Sand King moves forward, does a bit of damage and stuns, but he falls. Anyway, man, that Chilling Touch DPS is just way too much, and holy crap, Zeus dead in the mid lane. Day falls as well. That is a 4-for-0. Nice rotations from Nace. And we may see a tier 1 tower in the bottom lane fall. But so far, 8 minutes into the match, Monkey Spanner up 7-2. Mission success not looking so hot. The fortification is forced in the bottom lane. Mass pings on the observer ward that has been placed between the tier 1 and tier 2 tower on Monkey Spanner's side. That looks like a mistake. They are really emphasizing that somebody messed up. Was that you, the Park? I think it may have been. Could have been Vengeful Spirit, though. Actually, I think it may have been him. Kunkka has the double damage rune in the middle lane. Uh-oh, he's in a lot of trouble, though. He may not end up surviving this. Tanky, but not tanky enough. He even tries to shove a boat down the mid lane, but just crashes into the side of the map, accomplishing nothing. He will have his drums, though, when he revives. They were in his inventory, all of the items required. So Nice rotation from Mission Success. They didn't even really have to do too much there. They just kind of got the Sand King stun, and after that, it was all good. Hallelujah actually has no points in kinetic field so far as well, so something important to note. I would like at least 1 point in that earlier on. Questionable skill build. And the Kunk is back in action. Towards the bottom lane, though. And the supports from Mission Success have moved to the top lane. Nature's Prophet. Portaling to the bottom. And this is going to be a tier 1 tower for Monkey Spanner. The smoke follow-up. Ooh. This OD could be in a lot of trouble if he's not careful. Day, he's 1 and 3. Still saving up for what looks to be a Midas. But oh man, this is not good. Up, that's a dead OD. He is out of the picture. But what? The trees they miss. Out comes the boat. The boat hits. Hallelujah down the low health. OD throws down the hammer. Doesn't really do too much damage though. And he will end up falling. Hallelujah eats a tree, but he is next. This Ancient Apparition is just, I gotta say, I'm really liking the pick. Really liking it. It's making a lot of these pickoffs a lot easier to accomplish. Nature's grabbing his Hand of Midas as well as he teleports back to the bottom lane, and Sand King spotted. Is there a dust? We have a torrent, but it doesn't hit the Sand King. And already a tier 2 tower's fallen. I don't know about the Zeus pick. There's a lot of squishies on Monkey Spanner, but I mean, it's just the Zeus isn't accomplishing what it needs to be. Compared to the Daypo, who's been a part of much more team fights and making a bigger difference, I have to say Monkey Spanner certainly favoring out the mid lane. All right, finally the drums activated for the Conka. MS Feel. He's got a little bit of farm, has a magic wand and his mana boots, but not too much beyond that. All right, Sand King, and he comes. Can he get the stun off? Yes, he gets it on Karn. Also a lot of additional stuns, forcing the ultimate from the Weaver. He's going to survive the fight another day, but Monkey Spanner still needs to retreat. So 13 minutes into the game, almost. 30 seconds shy. Monkey Spanner with a pretty solid advantage over Mission Success, 10-3. Kunka's doing pretty solid. He's got the highest level. I still gotta say this Zeus pick is just, I would have liked him I would have liked to see more from Zeus. But Monkey Spanner so far, I would say they're definitely outplaying Mission Success. And they do have a pretty darn strong draft. Team fight is good for Mission Success, but Monkey Spanner still has pretty solid team fight, especially with the Ancient Apparition helping out. And yeah, the gold and experience. Experience not so bad, but gold still pretty one-sided towards Monkey Spanner. They already have a combination of 3 towers, one of them a tier 2. And we could see the top tower and last tier 1 for Mission Success fall shortly, unless they rotate. Which indeed it looks like they may be doing. Feel though misses the hook and also somehow misses the Ancient Apparition ultimate. There is a fortification available. Are they going to use it on this tower? Indeed they are. In comes the rest of Mission Success. And they're going to get the deny on the tower. So well played by Mission Success. I felt like Monkey Spanner, if they had everybody there, maybe they could do the team fight, even on the tower. But They have a lot of low health heroes, so I imagine that's why they didn't. Ancient Apparition just walking away home. Uh-oh, Karn in a lot of trouble. Ultimate forces the one charge. Will he survive? Indeed he does. Very close. I'm looking for a Zeus ultimate. Where is it? 35 seconds on the clock. He ain't gonna get it. Wait. Okay. What? Kinetic fields? It shows that it's not researched or skilled, but he still used it. That's got to be a graphical bug. Well, it's time for some Rat Dota. Korean Rat Dodo. As the Necrominion 1 has been purchased by Nace. It feels not too far away. I'd like to see him go in for an aggressive fight against the Nature's Prophet. He's not going to do that. Mission success, I feel like their Timbersaw, their Zeus, they haven't really done much. They haven't been playmakers, which is what you need these heroes to do. The Sand King is doing pretty solid, getting a lot of good stuns in, and the Disruptor doing a decent job as well. But we're just seeing more from Monkey Spanner's heroes than we are from Mission Success. Oh, looks like the tier 1 tower mid. I thought that was killed, actually. I guess it wasn't. Forcing out the Disruptor ult. Depo under heavy fire, forcing the Zeus ultimate as well, but it's not going to hit. Ancient Apparition. Feel low on health. He's going to fall. Zeus could be up next, stuck in the trees. Karn DPSs him down to victory. O'Hara gets a kill on the Vengeful. OD dropping his ultimate, but he is very low on health. Gets lasted by Depo. That is an entire team wipe for Mission Success. Monkey Spanner, 15-5, 16.5 minutes into the match. They are looking primed to take this game. Nope, Nature's Prophet glimpse back, but there's just not enough mission success to make this mission a success to kill off the Nature's Prophet. I had to use at least one mission success joke in this broadcast, or just it wouldn't be worth it. So yeah, Monkey Spanner with a very seizable advantage. The team fights have pretty much all gone their way. Mission success, I mean, the Zeus pick. I really can't say I'm a huge fan. Too bad the Luna was banned out. I would have liked to see the OD mid and maybe put like a Luna in Mission Success's lineup. Just, you know, something else other than that Zeus. And Necrominion 3 grabbed by the Prophet. Nace he is really just ready to full on Rat Dota. Push to his heart's content. I could see Monkey Spanner getting a little bit more map control and then going for the Roshan kill. I mean, they have all of their tier 1 towers. It's going to be very hard for Mission Success to really do too much at this state. Also, Monkey Spanner with the dire slight Roshan advantage. Weaver has picked up a Black King bar. Desolator on the way, follow up. Kunkka is on his way to a Shadow Blade. And he will have that pretty darn soon. Yeah, it looks like... Are we going to see a Roshan? Alright, we have a smoke. And the Roshan will be the target. I don't even think Mission Success could contest this if they wanted to. OD picking up standard 19-minute power treads. And Roshan will indeed go down. Mission Success just a little bit too far away to accomplish anything. Yeah, they got to back up out of there. Nace 4-0-8. It's a pretty solid record from the Prophet. And Karn picks up the Aegis on the Weaver. I know Karn really enjoys playing Weaver. That is one of his favorite heroes. That little graph in the bottom left above the minimap is pretty much saying map control, and it's saying Monkey Spanner is essentially dominating every single lane, which is the case. All right, so Zeus grabs up a Force Staff. Ancient Apparition well on his way to his Agnum Scepter, increasing the duration of that Ice Blast to 17 seconds, which is absolutely ridiculous if you think about it. So there's one Tier 2 tower left on Mission Success's end. It looks like Money Spanner, not Spanker. Oh, man. Monkey Spanner looking to take that. Uh-oh, feel. I think that's going to be a connection on the boat. Down he goes. O'Hara could be next. Dapo low on health as well as Karn. They're moving after the Zeus. Can they get him? X marks the spot. He's trapped in the trees. Down he falls. But that is a lot of low health on Monkey Spanner's end. And the OD teleporting back home. They actually managed to get 2 kills. The Park could end up being next, but Karn, he gets a kill. 3. That's a 3 for 1 team fight. Oh, wow. Dapo playing with fire. 1 hit left, and he would have fallen. So as the dust clears, the smoke settles, mission success. They grab a few kills, but they lose everybody. So the trade-off, not really too worth it. And Weaver, now with the Desolator. 9-0-8. This Weaver has been out of control this game. Ancient Apparition with the Agnum Scepter. Pretty much all of the important items are online for Monkey Spanner. They have that Necro 3. They have the Ancient Apparition ultimate upgraded by the Agnum Scepter. Weaver has some survivability and damage. Kunkka, I guess, he could get a little bit of crit now, but he does have... There's a nice shot of Karn. The Kunkka, though, has a Shadow Blade. Lothar's Edge if you're a Dota 1 junkie. Now, the Aegis won't be around for much longer. And I would imagine Monkey Spanner to start pushing one of these lanes and having Nature's Prophet just kind of push another one. Double damage rune being pretty much forgot about in the top rune, and there's that Chrysalis. That's the critical strike I'm looking for. Blink Dagger, though, picked up by Sand King. That's going to give him a lot of initiation power. So that is something to be concerned about. Mission success, their only shot is getting a perfect team fight, getting everyone stuck in the kinetic field, and then just dropping down 3 AoE ultimates with the Chakram in the middle. I can see Mission success winning a team fight in that scenario. Monkey Spanner is still quite squishy. But I can't see them making the mistake of allowing their entire team to get stuck in a kinetic field and then allowing the follow-up. I don't see it happening. So mission success. Not looking too hot. Really just forced on the defensive at this point. I feel like it's just going to come down to that team fight. A team fight on the high ground with the tier 3 and high ground advantage. That's the best that mission success can hope for. They have a lot of good ultimates. They have team fight potential. The Aegis will be reclaimed in 1 minute. Ooh, 4 staff forward, but Dapo, a little too smart for that. All of the lanes are getting pushed in. High ground vision thanks to that Ancient Apparition. The more I see this hero, the more I like him as far as his support goes.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
And even Vengeful Spirit picking up a mechanism. And that Aghanim's is just absolute core for the AA. Alright, the Aegis, that's about to expire. Just a few seconds left on it. And down the Aegis goes. And all of the lanes, they're essentially pushed in. Monkey Spanner playing this very cautiously. They're still respecting the teamfight power of mission success. And MSS, they do have a lot of potential to clear out these creep waves very fast. Sprout on day, but no follow-up. Just a bit of a hindrance. And Monkey Spanner, oh, okay, here they go. It's time for the fight. Man, Art, he gets force-staffed out, but the DPS is too much. In comes Karn with the BKB. Down like a fly goes the Disruptor. Timbersaw looked to be the next target, but that's not going to happen. It's going to be Sand King. That's a lot of very low health heroes on Monkey Spanner. Down the Ancient Apparition goes. Weaver forced the ultimate up. Art! Ah, he survives the fight another day. Buyback from the OD. This is the last-ditch attempt for mission success to stay in this match, but despite a lot of low health heroes, it doesn't seem to be working. Torrent hitting day. No follow-up. They just want to try to get the tier 1 tower. They don't get it, though. Day needs to be careful. That Weaver hits like a truck with that Desolator online. And a ping on Roshan. Monkey Spanner, they would be wise to grab the Roshan as soon as he's back. They have map control. They have every reason to grab him. Man, but a 20,000 gold advantage. And almost 20,000 experience gain. It's pretty brutal. All right, Roshan, still a little bit of time left. He's taking extra long to respawn this one around. But in about 2 minutes, he'll be back. And finally, the double damage rune has been picked up. It's been there for a while, but I'm glad Monkey Spanner decided to finally get it. So far, 27.5 minutes on the clock. Mission success. Only 9 kills under their belts compared to the 26 of Monkey Spanner. This has been a pretty one-sided game, I do have to say. Monkey Spanner simply outplaying their opponents. I'm not a huge fan of the Zeus pick from Mission Success. Maybe if Monkey Spanner already had a mid-hero, it could have worked out, but I mean, the Kunkka did more than fine against the Zeus in the mid lane. Tanky hero, always going to get in a bit of damage. Zeus's low health pool. It just... Alright, and that Nature's Prophet doing an interesting dance. A very interesting dance. The Dancing Furion. Daedalus looking to be the next pickup for the Kunkka. And Roshan right around the corner. 40 seconds left before that bad boy comes back. And the Monkey King bar now purchased by Weaver. So if he was hitting like a truck before, I don't know what he's going to be hitting like now. Ooh. Ancient Apparition tries to get the hit. Field, can they X him? No, they can't. Just a little bit of creep stacking. That will be removed quite easily. And Roshan, I think it's about time for the Roshan kill. Dapo is going to go ahead and push the top lane a little bit. This OD still fishing for a kill in the enemy jungle. I don't think he's going to find it. I just don't see it happening. And Depo, under 100 gold from getting that extra crit damage. Looks like Zeus was picked off once more as well. It's just not his day. Not enough impact from the Zeus, unfortunately. If he did better early game, I could see this game going the opposite way. Mission Success certainly had a chance, but Monkey Spanner has been outplaying them at almost every turn. Down Roshan will go. That's another Aegis for Karn. And we should see a tier 3 tower push follow-up. Indeed, they are moving towards the bottom lane. Ancient Apparition's the only one not really with the team, but, I mean, he does have a global ultimate. Let's keep that in mind. So in comes Monkey Spanner. Are they going to commit to the push or just dilly-dally for a long time like they did with the last push? I don't think we're going to see dilly-dallying. They're just going right for the tower. Down it falls. No fortification available. And it's just going to be a fast death for the tower. And that Weaver, unafraid of anything. And you know what? Down the tower goes Karn. He still has an ultimate available. Just gets blasted into oblivion. Doesn't even care. Lets the Aegis get used. Now activating the BVB. BKB. Down goes Hallelujah. Art. He gets crit. Almost dead. And a swap on the Sand King. He will fall. That's going to be a Rax. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure that's game. It's 9-30. The tier 1 tower fell quite easily. Tier 3. The second pair of barracks. They look to be under fire. Mission Success with a little bit of a last-ditch attempt, but they have 4 heroes down. The OD ult doing a lot of damage. Karn, is he going to go for the dive? Is he going in for it? No! Just the sides, the ultimate back home. But Ancient Apparition with the follow-up. This may actually end up killing Day. Yep, I think he's dead. He's going. GG, well played is called. And he is gone. That's all she wrote for Mission Statement. Or Mission Success, not Mission Statement. And your winners. The Frenchman, 4 Koreans plus 1. It's going to be Monkey Spanner. And they certainly won in convincing fashion. That was quite the one-sided game. So congratulations to the winners. I'm sure one of the members for